about that with Senator Mark Kirk from Illinois. And Senator Kirk, before we get to some of those sanctions, just drawing upon your experience as an intelligence officer, what do you know about this situation with this unmanned aircraft?
All we know is what the Washington Post, Iranian press, and NATO press says, that the Iranians claim they shot down this drone. The Iranians have claimed they've shot down many American and claimed Israeli drones before, and those reports turned out to be not true. But in this case, NATO, ISAF in Afghanistan says one of the drones is missing. So it may be that we had a mechanical malfunction, and there is a possibility the Iranians have this airframe.
Is it possible that they had the capability to shoot it down from the sky?
It's less likely than not. More that the Iranians may have taken advantage of a mechanical or computer malfunction and then use it for propaganda purposes. But in the past, they've claimed these shoot-downs and been unable to produce any pieces of a drone. And currently, they have not exhibited any piece of the RQ-170 yet.
And just so our viewers know, we're showing some file video of what this drone supposedly looks like. The Iranians have no video or pictures of what they say they have on the ground. They're actually showing file video as well. I'm going to leave that for where it is right now, Senator Kirk, to talk a little bit about these sanctions that you led in the Senate, 100-0 when it comes to a vote in support of this, and that type of bipartisanship you often don't see these days in Washington. But this would require sanctions on financial institutions that do business with the Central Bank of Iran. Can you tell us who specifically that affects and why you think a sanction like that is needed?
Well, we saw the Iranians had a bomb plot to blow up a Washington, D.C. restaurant to kill the Saudi Arabian ambassador. The UN reports they're getting close to building a nuclear potential for weaponry. They oppress their own people, especially Baha'i citizens, and support terror around the world. That's why Senator Menendez and I got together to collapse the Central Bank of Iran, to say to any entity around the world, if you do business with the United States, you cannot do business with Iran, to force everyone to choose between the shrinking $300 billion Iranian economy and the $14 trillion U.S. economy. Despite the President of the United States opposing these sanctions, the Senate voted 100-0. Every single senator stood with us, saying that we should sanction the Central Bank of Iran.
Did you get any response from the White House since that passed?
The president still strongly opposes this amendment, but not a single senator stood with him. The Central Bank of Iran, according to the Treasury Department, is a money launderer for terror and nuclear parts. It's the center of the payment structure for Hamas and Hezbollah.
Sure, but doesn't,
and we think that,
Senator Kirk, sorry to interrupt, but I'm going to have to run really quick, that China and Russia do a lot of business with Iran. So are you saying that any banks in China and Russia that do business with the Central Bank of Iran will not be allowed to do business with us in the United States?
That's right. What we do is we give weeks, if not months, for everyone to adjust. There is a national security waiver in the legislation just in case the president needs an absolute out. And we want to work with oil suppliers, particularly Libya, which is going to double production, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, all who are probably pretty interested in helping out this diplomatic effort against Iran.
Yeah, something like this hasn't been done before. We'll see what happens in the progress in the House and if we do have any response from the White House as well. Senator Kirk, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.